Happy New Year? Are we even allowed to say that? Okay, so I know we ended off 2020 inadvertently on a high note with my Inktober Spooktober Storytime series. I actually had a lot of fun with that. But then life got in the way. I apologize. I know I've been missing for about 3 months. And then this video is a little late, not gonna lie. But your girl started a new job. Let's just say that. It has been demanding. I had a lot of plans for November and I just couldn't find the time to film them. So today I want to sit down and go through my art supplies. This is my little trolley cabinet thing here where I stashed all my stuff. And I want to go through the things that I haven't touched because I bought some things in 2019, 2020 with lots of big plans in mind and I just never got to them. So we're going to try to remedy that this year and list out some plans. I'll put the list somewhere here. And let's go through these supplies and see what I could possibly be making for this year. I haven't touched these things in so long, it's just like dust central. My papers. Okay, I have some binder clips on them because I don't have anywhere flat to lay them down, so they've just been standing like on the side. This, I remember hearing about this from a review from Denise Soden in Liquid Color. She said that this was fairly good budget paper, so I bought one of the biggest pads because I wanted to challenge myself to draw or paint bigger. Fun fact, your girl only used to do sketches about this big, like legit. I would have a sketchbook and I would use that much of it. But I've been trying to be better and draw bigger. And actually my first post of 2021 was kind of spur of the moment. And I'm very proud of myself because I instantly went in with a nice big circle and decided to do a big portrait like that somewhere here. Okay, so we have lots of paper to get through. There's the Canson Montvale. There's this Canson mixed media one. I bought this one a while ago. I was still living with my parents when I got this. It's even bigger. Oh, by the way, if anyone is curious about the dimensions, the Canson Montvale is a 15 by 20 inch pad. And then this, the Canson mixed media, is 18 by 24 inches. So huge pieces of paper. I've had this idea for a while. I could either cut it down if it's too intimidating or challenge myself to actually make something bigger. And I'm trying, but the fear of the paper is real. Okay, last one. I know that most art people would know of this brand as one of those tried and true. Why am I going with that? I think they're fairly good quality. This is the Strathmore. Is this one the 400? Yes, 400 series watercolor paper. This one is 18, another 18 by 24, but it's spiral bound. Yeah, I think this one is possibly the best paper that I do have. Looking forward to using some more of this year. Next, what are these again? Foil adhesives from, what's this brand? Oh, Speedball. I got these as well as some foils. Hold on, they're somewhere here. Foils, also from Speedball. Sorry, they don't call them foils, they call them simple leaf. So I got them in all 3 basic metallic finishes. I have silver, rose gold. So silver and rose gold, and then actual gold. I think I used the gold one a bit. You can see like there's a chunk missing. So my original plan for the 3 of these was to do some ink portraits and add metallic embellishings or little details and stuff. I swatched it once in my sketchbook. I think I swatched all 3, or at least gold and silver maybe, and then I didn't use them. So we're gonna remedy that this year, hopefully. So add to the list here some black and white portraiture, or I don't know, some sort of black and white illustrations, ink illustrations with metallic detailing to get some use for these. Next, we have inks. So I have a small collection of inks. I honestly try to be conscious of what I buy. I don't ever want to be in that situation where I have more things than I know what to do with. Some could argue that I'm possibly already there, but I think all of what I currently have is within the realm of usable art supplies. I just need to do more art. My ink collection honestly started out with the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay ink in black, and I also had some speedball inks as well. There's this brown one, what's this one called? Burnt Umber, and then there's silver. But I use these a lot less because they don't have the dropper tops. I realized I prefer the dropper tops. I actually don't keep my ink open while I'm working, but I just like take out the dropper and apply a bit to the back of my pen or to my paintbrush, or put it directly into a palette instead of dipping straight from the bottle. It helps things to stay cleaner, but I actually really liked this brown, so I'm going to try to use more of these this year. I also have a few other colors that I don't use as much. After that, I bought some De La Rowney inks. I think the first one I bought was this one in Rowney Blue, which is basically like a phthalo blue. I really love this blue, honestly. It is beautiful. But I bought this one first, and then I got a bunch of others afterward. I got crimson, just to have some sort of red. Payne's Gray is my latest addition, and a white, because you just need a basic white for highlights and stuff. So that's those. And then I have a burnt umber, but as you can see, I used him so little that he has separated. I guess I just prefer black ink because I never really dipped into him either. Oh no, I am so sorry. Sepia. Yay, he lives. He's back to being a nice dark brown. Oh, I have another pad of paper here. This one is another 400 series from Strathmore, but it's Bristol. Oh, it's smooth Bristol. Look at me forgetting what I bought. Seems like fairly thick paper, only 15 sheets, but again, I went with a bigger size to try to challenge myself, and if all else fails, I can always cut it down. I have this glow in dark acrylic paint. I bought this forever ago. I don't even know what brand it was, to be honest, and the bottle isn't labeled. It's just plain. I don't even remember what I bought it for. Maybe I'll find a way to use this, I'm not too sure. I don't really have a lot of art duds, to be honest. Most things I can find a use for, but this is one of those things where I'm gonna have to think hard. What do I do with this? Comment below if you have any ideas for me. Next. So there are these two little, Before I invested in my Mission Gold paints, I wanted to try different watercolors to just the Reeves ones. Every like beginner watercolorist probably gets in with some budget-friendly paints like Reeves or Sargent Arts or something like that. And I had those for a while, since around 2014 or so. So I tried these two from Try Art, and try I did, and I did not like them. They were gummy and weird, and these are honestly an art fail for me. Ooh, and now we're getting into things I don't remember. So I have some things here that were gifts from a friend, and then I bought myself some supplies as well. I think this and this were gifts from a friend. Keen, I apologize, I have not touched these yet. I have not had the time. I'm also not really an acrylic painter. Like, fun fact, my first acrylic painting was done in an exam, and I had never painted with acrylics before. Actually, it wasn't a disaster. It came out pretty good. So there's some acrylic brushes and like just some general art supply stuff. These blender sticks, what do you call these, tortillas, and some charcoal like stick. See, I don't even like know these terms. And I guess some pastels, an eraser, sharpener, and some pencils. Might use pencils. Thank you. I am afraid to say that I'm going to do acrylics this year. Canvases scare the ever-loving crap out of me. Like, more than giant sheets of paper do. Then I had gotten myself some new brushes because I like blue. And these had like the little grippy things. So I thought that would be nice. So I got some of those, just some pointed ones. Oh, because I have brushes, but they kind of lost the pointiness of them. So I might break out into these, or I might continue to be a hoarder and keep them because I don't want to get them dirty. And they're so cute. Oh, and then some charcoal pencils. I think I got these for myself. It has a tiny kneaded eraser in it. I should probably get into these because I started doing a lot of pencil sketch portraits last year, and I really enjoyed doing that. I just have a thing for faces and drawing people, so I'm going to do more of that for sure. So let's add portraiture, charcoal portraiture to the list. Getting into the archives now. Crayolas, colored pencils, 50 pack. I used to love getting a new one of these every year for school. I bought these in university, so 2014 or so. Includes gold and silver. I thought this was a good idea at the time, but my interest in colored pencils was honestly waning by the time I bought these, and I was trying to get myself into using them again. But I had transitioned into using watercolors, and that is now my one true love. You know what? Any of my sketches, I'm gonna brighten them up with some of these. My tried and true first watercolor set from Reeves. Oh my god, the dust. Honestly, like, looking back at this set, I don't know how I am going to get through my, not how, when I'm going to get through my mission goals set, because I had these since 2015. This still has paint in it, and ultramarine is my most used color, I find, and this one still has paint in it. But yeah, I used these from around 2014 to 2017 is when I retired these and got my mission golds, and they still had paint. And my mission gold palette, all the like wells are still full. I have like dimples in them. So I don't know when I'm ever going to get through those. Anyways, ooh, can do an art challenge using budget paints. And then, at the very, very bottom, I have, maybe these are technically my first watercolors. These are poster paints that I've had probably since I was around 15. The girl in her 20s now. I used to use these in secondary school. They're from a brand called Campap, but there were these really thick. They're honestly kind of like wash. I have been wanting wash. Oh my god, this one is legit a brick. Oh my gosh, this one, I guess this would be the equivalent of ultramarine. It's completely dried out. Oh no. I've been wanting wash for a while now, and first off, wash is expensive, and then to get wash here, let's just say the price would double, maybe triple. So considering that I didn't finish my first watercolor set, don't know when I'm ever going to get through my second watercolor set, I did not think I could justify buying wash. But I really do want to try using wash. It looks interesting. These are honestly really thick. They lay down fairly opaque unless you thin them out. So I'm going to be doing a few wash experiments with these. Definitely look out for a video or 2 or 5 on that. So yeah, let's reconstitute these and give these a shot. This could be my own version of those jelly cups painting videos. Last art supply, and I don't think I have to try too hard. This is my Mission Gold watercolor set, from Magello. This has been my one true love since I bought it. I love these paints so very much. They are juicy and vibrant and pigmented and every artist's buzzword that you could think of when you're looking for a supply. The only thing is there were some issues with the burnt sienna in this set. You cannot mix it. It's a weird 3 pigment mix that is barely holding together, and if you add any other colors to it, like, so a prime example is to make Jane's Gray, which is a really nice granulating gray, you use ultramarine and burnt sienna. If you do that with the Mission Gold one, it turns green. If you want a mossy green, go for it. If you want Jane's Gray, you're not going to get it. So I had bought some Graham paints because in liquid color, Denise had said that this is also a very good brand. So I bought, of course, cobalt teal because I love this very light blue color. It's so pretty, but unfortunately, I have not used it a lot. Shame on me. What do you call them again? 2 or 3 marker challenges, but instead of markers, it's watercolors. Because I'm really not interested in markers, to be honest. I tried the same art challenges, but with paints. So my Mission Golds and these 2 Graham paints are going to be getting some exercise, some use in 2021. Even though I've been using them, but certain colors, they're going to get their spotlight this year. I forgot about this. This is just, I think it's 2 sheets of black Bristol board. I wanted to do some white ink paintings on black or metallic on black. So I bought 2 black sheets of Bristol. I never opened the rolls. Story of my life. So this is being added to the list. Some black paper illustrations, whether it be in ink or with metallics, or I could do a whole set of them. Okay, so let's do a recap. Now I'm going to go sneeze for the rest of the day. So I think that is it. If you guys have any ideas for what I could do with this stuff, leave some comments down below telling me what you think I should do with my supplies. Thank you for sticking around if you're here watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was fun in some way. And let's both look forward to creating some exciting, pretty, fun projects in 2021. I will see you next time.